Welcome to Lekker Entertainment Sport. Thank you guys for tuning in. Wherever you're tuning in, just make sure you subscribe and you hit that notification bell. All right? Here, I've got my boy, Ulungelo Wakakomo.
Yeah.
They call him Arwayu Foru. How did they give you that name, Faith? In fact, I haven't even introduced you, my friend. But, you know, just want to get to understand.
Yeah.
Let people know, man, you know?
Yeah, by the way, let me greet all the viewers at home. First, you, my boy. I haven't seen you for quite a while, Sam.
Yes,
so,
now.
Ikama Gulungelo Wakakomo. So, I think wherever they go, they know me as Ru, as you say, R.2. So, I used to be, I'm very good on soccer. So, I think you all know Ru from South Africa, the legendary.
Oh,
so, yeah, I think maybe I was playing like him because I was very good in terms of centre back and can play as a holding midfield as well. So I think, that's why I called that name Ru, because I was playing like exactly like him. Oh, angangimnandi mfethu. Angangimnandi, yeah, that's it.
Otherwise, how's things? Happy New Year, Mfethu.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's...
You know, ziyenzeka kulo nyaka uqale kahle.
Things happening, mfethu. Everywhere, things happening. So, first and foremost, it's very cool to be on the show, mfethu. I want a big shout out for the invite. So I saw the first episode and I was like, no, I want to be the part of this podcast. So I'm very happy to be here. Thanks for the invite, let me say it. But things are good. And then, Unyaka Mfethu Kalile in very, very, very good in terms of sports. A lot of happening in the sports, as you all know. AFCON is happening. I think we all see the AFCON.
Yeah, zimnandi.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the AFCON? But before we start,
Yeah.
Bafethu mina ngusam, okay? You can call me Usam, but ngusamgelo kaHlophe. I'm just going to be an anchor for today. So, guys, this is our second episode. The first episode be last year and it went very well. You know, unfortunately the guys who were doing it last year, they're not here. But now you're going to see me one more time. You understand? Usazobona mina nje more and more and more. Okay, my guy, let's start.
Yeah.
Let's kick it off with AFCON.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
You can never choose. You can never choose. You can never choose later on.
Yeah.
You know, massive shout out to Divine for sponsoring the show.
For sure.
Thank you so much, guys. You know, for more info, you go to their website and then you check them out. All right? Then it's a very nice juice. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's nice, but I have
nice.
some couple of sip as well. So I
Kanjani?
know him not the best.
Ishaya isikhonkosini.
No, him not the best.
Inama-fruit phela konile kokubamba.
Yeah, and I also heard that they call like different flavors as well.
Yeah, mfana. Bashanga wonke ama-fruit la bafowethu.
But I'm sure when they go to their websites and then they can able to see different flavors and see what.
Guys, just make it a point. Just make it a point that you check them out. You go online, you check Divine Juice.
Yeah.
Ziyamnandi. Okay, let's just go into it.
Yeah.
AFCON.
What?
What's your take?
I think AFCON still remain one of the biggest competition you have in the continent. I'm talking about the whole of Africa. And I think for the past few years, the level of it has been very, very high. So I see the people that keep on saying the level is coming down, the low a bit, but I think it's still the main biggest tournament in the continent. So I think even the one for this the audition of 2022. So I think it's going well. Amazing. There's a lot of what you call surprisings that have been happening so far.
Hey, first, I mean, I would like to differ with you.
Yeah.
AFCON ifikile, but I was expecting more.
Yeah.
You know, winamagama amakhulu. It's like you have the likes of Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Abubakar, you know, Mahrez, all these big names,
Keita,
you know, or Keita and all this, yabo. But I am born. Bugikane, as much as this is South Africa, Gikane but Bugikane, Ghana is out. You know, it's disappointing.
Yes,
but I'll let you, you know, continue with what you were saying.
I think there's been a lot of surprising in this audition of
Kuma underdogs.
Yes, a lot of people were expecting team like Ghana, as you said. They came in the tournament as the favorite to win the AFCON. And also teams like Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, I think they've got very good squad in terms of.
Badlale kanjani lebe Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe
Zimbabwe
they're also out on the competition.
Phumile Zimbabwe.
They're also out of competition.
Uyibalelani mfowethu Zimbabwe?
No, I
Phumile.
just keep saying that, like, we got surprising that's been happening in AFCON. I was expecting Zimbabwe to do well in this year's competition because remember in 2019, what happened is they went out in the group stages with very, very good players they had. So as the South African teams, because they are our neighbors, so like we're supporting them first. But they're out.
Ngoba banabadlali bethu.
Yes, most of the team there, most of the guys that are playing there are like teenage kids at but they got the likes of teenage Hatebe, they got the likes of Muneti. We know they're playing overseas.
But unai overtime. I mean unai game
Yeah.
time. Does he have a game time?
They do get, especially Muneti in Emmys. So he's playing regularly there. I think just because of
But if you look at
COVID-19,
if you look at the group abagiyona, you've got
Yeah.
the likes of Senegal.
Yeah.
Of a switch
Of course.
number 1.
Yes.
You've got Guinea.
Yeah.
Of a switch number 2. Those two ngibabala manje bona qualify.
They qualify for last 16.
So muthi uyabuka abantu abalaphayana with
Yes.
the quality of players and the stage abadlala kusona. You
Yeah.
know, it's different.
I-
Competition in Zimbabwe.
Yes. I look at their game.
Basera. SuperSport is not even doing great. Expect ukuthi ayo
To do
performer
well
with the
there.
top players. Yabo. It's kind of like impossible vele for Zimbabwe
them,
ukuthi
yes.
ikwazi ukuthi ziphumelele. But it is what it is. Ibhola likanjalo, like you say, even the surprises.
Yes, I look at their game against Senegal. They only lost 1-0 in this game. And then Senegal scored in the last 10 minutes of the game. So they handled that game very well. I think they were pushing forward and then they had like quite a lot of chances, which means they can match with those big guns, what you call teams like Senegal. I know Senegal didn't have like very good players starting the game because a lot of their players were on COVID-19. But I still believe like Zimbabwe was supposed to do well in this competition. I was expecting them to do well in this competition, but now they're out. Ghana is out, and then Algeria is out. So it's surprising. As I said. It's surprising. So
let's go by Algeria.
Algeria, they lost to Ivory Coast in their last game.
What was the score there?
It was 4-1.
4-1.
4-1 loss.
Let me be
So
honest.
I think both those teams, they were looking for the win. They were looking for the win, those two teams.
It was
So-
gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
If
it was a
only-
very tough game
isn't
for
it?
both
If
teams.
only Algeria won the match,
Yeah.
because Ivory Coast and it's been 4 points,
Correct.
then Algeria been 1 point.
Yes. But
Ukube be winner Algeria,
yeah.
that will be the competition. That's what I win. Into bengifisa ngathi ngayibona
At least they will like qualify in the last 16 as the best number 3 runner up. Because remember, in this competition, you qualify as the best number 3. See now, in Malawi. In Malawi, it qualified in Malawi for the first time in their history. It's the first time they play the last 16 in this competition.
Mhango.
So
Bathi Kapatini.
Mhango scored the praise.
Bathi Kapatini.
Mhango scored the praise against
Bathi
Zimbabwe. As you
Kapatini.
see, but so we mustn't look down our league, our PSL league, yeah. So it's a very, very
No,
top
why
league.
would you look down at DSTV?
It's a top league, so that's why I'm keep on saying like we mustn't look down because Mhango went there to the AFCON and scored a praise, and then he helped his team, his national team, to qualify for the last 16 in the first time of their history. They qualified
Locally,
for the competition.
akadlali.
Yeah, I understand the off-field issues that he had, but let's hope when he
But
comes back there,
asihlale
kuzoba
kuyona
mnandi.
asingaqhuma kakhulu.
Yeah.
Asihlale kuyona yakhona. Okay, mfethu, akwesiqale ngawo ama group stages.
For sure.
Akhona. Besinama group stages from A to F.
Correct.
Of a switch ngizocaphuna lama team amabili a qualified
Yeah.
out of the groups. Okay, let me check here. So ku group A, Cameroon, number 1.
The host.
Burkina Faso, qualified.
Yeah. I think Cameroon. I was
They deserve
expecting.
it.
I was expecting for them to qualify, and I keep on saying now. I was talking with the guys off air.
But my favorite.
Cameroon, they can win the cup as they host it as well. Watch the space. I can put my mind on them. They can win the
And
tournament.
the
while they're
Macron,
there.
surprises.
I'm telling you,
There's a lot of surprises.
these guys, they haven't lost any game in the group now. They haven't
Yeah.
lost any game.
But they haven't played the best football.
But they're going there with the mental of winning, which is what you need if you're going to the tournament. You need to go with the mental of winning to make sure you win the tournament. They done it again in 2017 when they lift this same trophy in 2017.
But you remember in 2017, ukuthi kwakunalo coach, there was this coach,
Pros.
Uko Pros, the
Yes.
one that is coaching Bafana Bafana
Bafana
now.
now, yes.
So what he did, if I'm not mistaken, what he did, we remove all the players, like the big name players,
yes.
Walanda Bashana,
Yes.
and the youngster manage ukuthi win
Yes.
the AFCON. And then right now,
They
he's
are.
playing, but he's no longer there. But right now, Cameroon is playing with those guys. Obviously, it's a good thing. You
Yeah,
understand?
it's
So, but now winning mentality,
Mentality, yes.
so they can literally win it,
Yeah, that's why I
But
say.
I'm behind the Cameroon. Not because I'm a host,
Yes.
just because I've watched a couple of games
Abayidlalayo.
and they pretty much gonna
Yeah.
win.
And as I said, they are favorites. They are favorites, and even the Ethiopia and the Burkina Faso mustn't take for granted as well. They've been doing very well
They
in the
qualified,
competition,
but so-
and then they qualify. So watch the space as they go to the last 16. They can do well, man.
So you think Burkina Faso and Cameroon they deserve
They deserve to be there. They
Nazo,
deserve to be last
Nazo.
16.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Big shout out to them. Senegal and Guinea.
I'm saying now, Senegal.
That's Group B.
Yes, Senegal. They haven't come to the party yet.
You mean Usaido Mane or the whole Senegal?
No, the whole team.
Okay.
Those guys, they got big star players. If you look at Abo Mendy, their number one keeper. If you look at Sadio Mane, if you look at Ukalapali.
But they can't do it.
So I
both.
understand the problem is before they start the tournament, they had like COVID-19 cases, and then they end up the players didn't start the games and all that. So I keep on saying they haven't played the football that I'm expecting Senegal to play.
Yeah.
Remember in 2019 they lost in the final. They were playing very good football throughout the tournament. So I keep on saying as much as they top the group, but
Yeah.
I'm not happy with the way so far they're playing in the tournament.
Hey, me too. Like me, the whole AFCON.
Yeah,
the
so-
whole of AFCON. The whole of AFCON fits.
So we'll about now about show what you know I 11 is
Yes, it's literally it down
Yeah.
and it's I wouldn't say it's cold because akhona la amanye amazwe some of the teams are performing ubona
For sure.
ukuthi happy, but I say now lwamqiqo
That used to have before.
it used to
Yeah.
have before.
Sakhona-
How many people like when there was AFCON playing the street it's empty.
Everyone is
Means everybody ugepi usendlini
is watching
is watching
the games.
the
yeah.
games. But now we are Spani, you're coming from work.
Yeah.
You check it's time for the game.
games.
The games are playing like abantu basestratini.
And everyone is-
nobody is even understanding. Like how many people they will tell you how many people about understand that ukuthi manje sikula 16.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
You
Yeah,
know,
there's quite a
but
few,
it's
yeah.
not
And I
hell of a
understand.
lot of people about understand that ukuthi we have consistently 16 isiqala ukuthi manje ke yabo.
Yeah, and I think Sam, we have to accept the fact that the COVID-19 affects football globally. Something applied that's happened to Euro when Euro was playing.
Yeah.
There wasn't that in Euro. There wasn't that compared to before. As I said, you can say about the AFCON, yes, but the COVID-19 affects the football globally. Because you can see now, most of the teams, they didn't allow they were battling in terms of releasing players from UK to coming back to play in Africa, and then there was a mixed manner problem. I remember Jurgen Klopp also complained about the AFCON.
Yeah.
So there was a lot going on. So with COVID-19 and all that, I think it's affected our football. That's why we see our biggest competitions, the level is a little bit low this time.
Makes sense. You understand. Let's move. Group C. Morocco, Gabon, Ghana, Gcineni, with 1 point.
When I see Ghana on the group stage is out now for the first time since 1996.
Fethu ngibuka the likes of Asamoah Gyan, he was a
Guy.
chosen one to be an analyst on
Yes.
that particular match.
Yes.
Laba phuma kuyona.
Yes, I saw
Very
him, yes.
disappointing in Fethu. Uyakhala. Ghana, well, I wouldn't say. I kind of feel like they deserve it because
Yeah.
they rope us. But we are not there, South Africans. But it's hard. It's hard to
Yeah.
believe ukuthi
They're out.
beside being out,
last team in the group.
On the group.
I said for the first time. Yes.
Number 4
But I look at this Ghana team. Coach wabo. This coach, remember, he only came during the World Cup qualifiers. They lost to South Africa during the World Cup qualifiers, and then they introduced this coach as a coach now.
No, what's wrong with losing to South Africa?
The coach didn't have enough time to prepare for the tournament. That's what he said.
You think so?
That's what he said.
Do you believe it?
Before you go to the tournament.
How do you feel about that statement?
This is Africa Cup of Nations, the biggest competition in Africa. So you need time to prepare the tournament. So that's why the coach said, I didn't have enough time to prepare for this tournament.
But what do you want?
So I have to take whatever team I've got and then go to the tournament. And then don't forget there's Ghana facing the injury in their sort of like regular starters in the squad. First and for all, Ofori, their number 1 keeper, was also injured, wasn't even in the squad, wasn't even selected to the squad because of the injury. And then they're forced to use the under-23 goalkeeper to be the number 1 keeper for the whole tournament. So as much as the Ghanaians are out, but I still feel like, other players, they didn't come to the team just because of the COVID-19, and the team overseas doesn't allow the players to come in. So other players refuse, they even retire to the national team just because of that. So there's a lot of happening in that Ghanaian team. So that's why they end up being the last team in that group as well. Because there's a lot happening in the team.
Any idea why you never played the last match? Not Andrew Ayew.
The
Jordan
Ayew.
Yeah, the brother.
I think there's a lot of
because he's doing well.
Yeah,
he's doing well.
There was a problem with his behavior in the team.
Oh,
it is behavior in the team.
Because he did play.
Yeah, he did play like 2 games, and then didn't play the last game. The last game he was on the stand. But just because of his behavior, there's sort of like a behavior in the squad. Then he wasn't communicating very well with his teammates, and then end up sort of like punishing him in terms of sit outside and then just look at the game.
Pride.
Pride. If you're not following the rules,
Pride. Lekker. Group D. Nigeria.
Wow.
The Egypt. Hayi Egypt mina bengithi mina hayi ayiphume ayona Egypt. Yes, back in the day when I was a light team.
Yeah.
Umkhulu was still alive, my grandfather.
Yes.
You know, ikibite. Ali ikibite.
Ikibite.
You know, we used to like, hey, you know, Iki.
Yeah.
Washonakala. Uyakhumbula now the Egypt. Uyakhumbula.
Can I say one thing?
Number 22.
I only know one player in Egypt.
Number 22.
I know Mohamed Abutreka. That's what If you know Egypt, you watch Egypt. Then you know, okay, you know what? I'm going to watch Mohamed Abutreka.
Number 22.
But they've got Salah now, so why? Salah can take the place.
Salah in Liverpool. I only Egypt. He's a Liverpool. He's not an Egypt.
But he can take the space.
First now.
But Nigerians, they deserve to top the group. Let me say this.
He's better than the other players. It doesn't do well.
For
me, personally, I feel like the whole team. You know, the fact that the clubs,
yes,
they've qualified.
Yeah,
they moved to the last 16.
Yeah,
that means they fought and they did
after,
great.
After they lose the first game. Yeah.
So not in a way. We're just having a conversation now based on what we feel or what we see that it's happening. We don't know. We don't know what's going on in my campaign and like in my dressing room. Yes. We have no idea. But knowing Mo Salah, with what he's doing with the Liverpool,
yes,
I believe he's the best player now.
Best.
You understand?
Even their coach, Carlos Queiroz.
100%.
The first time he take over, he said, "I got the best player in the world."
Do you see that? Do you see that with AFCON match? Whenever Egypt play, do you see a best player? Do you see the world-class player? I wouldn't say it's a squad or whatever. I wouldn't compare a player with anyone.
Yes.
But I feel like he is not shining. Expected. Of which a competition is different, and like the movement of the competition is not always the same. And the style of playing is not the same. Of which is understandable. We players also, Okay,
Yeah,
and yeah, it's not the same. It's a different atmosphere, it's a different space. So ngenza futhi useCameroon umoya ufani compared to England, compared to Egypt.
Yeah.
So it's different. You understand? I understand.
But it's the best player in the world.
Because he qualified.
And I
I'll
keep
give
on
it
saying Egypt, they got very, very cool players. They got one of the best striker that you call in the whole country, which is Mohamed Sharif. They got one of the best keeper.
Which he plays
is
for Al Ahly.
Al Ahly, yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
those
yeah.
guys, they are the best in Africa. So with Salah added on top of that, so they deserve
Supposed to
they
be
deserve
a
to give us
fire
that.
team, you know?
They deserve to give us that. So that's why I keep on saying I'm not surprised that Nigeria top that group, because Nigeria, I think they won 3 out of 3. They won 3 of those all of this game.
Yeah.
So they're playing a very good football. I watched their game against Egypt. They were playing very, very good football.
Can we bet on the team that's who probably go in the final?
Yes.
Can we bet?
Me, I go for Cameroon and Nigeria.
Same thing. It's the same thing. I feel like Cameroon and Nigeria are going to the final.
I watched them. I know Ivory Coast. We're still gonna go to Ivory Coast because they
Oh,
top their group
keeper.
as well.
I'm joking.
Because they top their group as well.
Yeah.
But I watched Ivory Coast when they're playing against Algeria. Wow, what a football they play! Very attacking football. And I was like, guys, who's this team?
Hey, they fought, bro.
You know, who's this team? So that's why I don't take them for granted. They can do anything.
Yeah, we don't shout anyone
Yes.
out. We don't
As I
literally
said,
shout
I see Cameroon and Nigeria, but Ivory Coast as the top the group.
Nant. Moving on. So, guys, Group D, Nigeria, Egypt qualified.
They move.
Okay. Group E, Ivory Coast.
Equatorial Guinea.
It took. How do you say it?
Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea.
I think even in 2019, Equatorial Guinea also qualified for the last. And I think that's why they
Who
lost.
play for Equatorial Guinea?
They don't have like big star players in their squad, but the level of football they're playing, and I heard their population is like the same as the KZN province, but they keep on producing what you call a very good football. So I think that's for the third time now they qualify for like 16 in each and every audition of the AFCON. So watch out for the team in the last 16. I think they must watch out for it because they're playing very good football. I'm telling you.
To be honest with you,
they also deserve to be there in the last 16.
To be honest with you, I didn't get a chance to watch them.
Yes.
I haven't watched Equatorial Guinea. I'm clueless on how they play.
Yeah, they're playing a very good football.
But Ivory Coast, I kind of feel like it's just a name now.
They got some star-studding players as well.
That's not a winning team.
But I heard as well that I saw Didier Drogba training with these guys. I think after they playing their last game against Algeria, which is as more on fire because both teams they needed a win. So I saw Didier Drogba training with these guys just to go there and motivate them going into this game. Because if they lost that Algeria game, they're also gonna be in danger not to qualify in the last 16. So that's why I say both teams they needed a win. And with Drogba there to motivate the guys, it means a lot because he's been there in this situation. He played in AFCON, a lot of AFCON. So big shout out to him as well for being involved in the team,
well done,
just
legend.
to motivate to the guys.
Well
Yeah,
done,
so
legend.
I think that's why they get motivated and then they win whatever because they draw the first game and then they won the last 2.
Yeah.
So that's why they top the group.
Nice,
deserve them.
Nice. Algerian food out.
Defending champions are out. So the good news for the Africans, we have the new. We will have the new.
We will have the new champions.
On this audition of 2022.
But this is football.
Question is who will lift the trophy.
But this is football for us.
Yes.
This is football for us. I thought Morocco,
Yes.
Algeria,
The West African.
Nigeria, Cameroon,
Yeah.
Ghana,
They'll be there.
Cote d'Ivoire.
They'll be there.
That's the top 6. That's that's I thought they will go.
They'll be there and go.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no so-called big teams now in Africa. Let me say this. There's no like big teams now. Everyone in
can't
Africa
guarantee.
everyone now in the team in
Obviously,
Africa
that's how we like
is in
it.
danger. Everyone there is in danger.
That's how we like it.
Yes. Everyone
You know?
there now is in
That's
danger.
how we like it.
Yes.
That's how
So,
we like it.
I think if you look at even the fixtures of the last 16, The last 16 they caught. I think we must watch out for Ivory Coast against Egypt in the last 16. I think that's going to be a very, very, very entertaining game that we're going to have.
That's nice.
It's a very, very entertaining game.
Let's move on to that one. Let's finish up with Group F.
Sure.
Group F, we've got Mali and Gambia.
Wow. Let me talk about Mali.
Yeah.
Before we move, let me talk about Mali. Mali, for the past 3 auditions that they've been playing, they always keep on going in quarterfinal, semi-final. Why? This team has got a very, very young squad. They've got.
Which one?
Even in Mali. Even this year, they took their under 23, a lot of under 23 players, and then they put them in the first team. So these guys, they're doing very well. They haven't lost any game in their group, so they won all the 3 games. So that's why I keep on saying it's very, very tough for them. It's a very star-studded team. With their young stars keep on going, it's a very, very nice team. And I won't be surprised if I see Mali in the semi-final or in the quarter-final as well.
I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised.
I'm telling you.
Because I've got my top 4. So, you know,
Yeah.
I get to Pumile Algeria manch.
It's out.
I get. So Ivory Coast they entered with the
Yeah.
gap because they haven't really performed
Performed
very well. You
yeah.
know, the way we expect them to perform.
Yes.
But Cameroon is there.
Yes.
You know, Nigeria is there.
Yeah.
Morocco is there. Off the switch now, but
Yes.
they're not.
Must
you
watch
know,
out for
you
them.
know,
They're playing very good.
They coming. You
Yeah.
know. So, do you think Mali comes in? No, probably I'll put Egypt now. as the
They will
top
come in as underdog. They will underdog.
Hey,
I
watch
keep on saying-
Guinea also.
keep on
Guinea
saying.
also, they like.
Yes.
They coming.
They also a good football club as well, very, very good country. So I'm telling you, Mali is keep on surprising. It's keep on surprising Mali. Every time they're on a quarterfinal, every time they're in the semi-final. Why?
They're
I'm
doing
telling you.
well. They're doing great.
Watch out for them.
Doing great.
Watch out for them. I'm telling you.
Cool. Let's move on. Let's move on to round 16. And then,
Yeah.
Kuluma, the Compact Cup.
Very tough fixtures in
that's how we on our closing.
Kula 16 verse. Very, very, very tough fixtures. As I mentioned before.
Let's start with the first one.
Yes. As I mentioned before. Maybe you can take like 2-3 of them that are more interesting and then we move on. But I want to highlight the Ivory Coast against Egyptians. I'm telling you, the Egyptians, they will fire the coach in the last 16.
Aibo.
I'm telling you. Because
They are
the Egyptians are out now on the competition.
Aibo.
So the
They are
Egyptians, they will fire the coach in the last
But
16.
you just said,
I'm
you
telling
just said Egypt, they've got like
Yes.
quality players.
But
Off a
yes.
switch. I think Mina in Egypt with the Lukungan. Who they playing against?
They're playing Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
So
I
they're
think-
playing against Ivory Coast.
I think Egypt with Ivory Coast may now favor Egypt. I think Mina it's a win for Egypt. With judging,
That's your opinion,
Yeah,
yes.
that's my opinion. Judging with how they play, judging
Yes.
with the style of play, and also with how, as much as Egypt they losing, but they don't score, but they're very clean at the back.
Yeah.
They don't concede
Too much goals.
too much goals.
Yes.
Off a switch, disadvantage for Ivory Coast. They can score, but they're very lacking at the back. Off a switch, playing against strikers like Salah and all these people.
Yes.
You can't afford to go to a defensive
A leak, somewhere,
you know,
yeah.
in a grey area nje mfethu off a
Yeah.
switch Salah bazoyitamuza. That's my opinion. You understand? So we can put it down as you say ukuthi wena you take as if Egypt is out.
For me, I look at the Ivory Coast game, as I said. I was very impressed with this guy, especially Nicolas Pepe. This guy is a top class.
Yeah.
This guy is a top class player. He's a class player. I don't know. And I think you'll give the Egyptian a very, very tough time.
A very hard time.
Very,
yeah.
very hard time, especially at the back. So, as I said, Carlos Cruz, it's got this time. We'll be fired by the Egyptians. I'm telling you. We'll be fired.
I win.
Once he lose,
he's got a family that
once
man.
he lose this game,
he's got a family,
I'm
man.
telling you, the following day will be out. We hear the news, Carlos Cruz
booze.
is been sacked by the Egyptians. Egyptians are glad upon them first.
Usho kanje?
Are glad upon them first.
Usho
But
kanje?
it's okay. We will see. But another fixture That's I just want to highlight as well, which are more resistant. Senegal, as we talk about, against Malawi.
Aye.
Let's come to Malawi now.
Ayi. Awukhuluma ngeMalawi ngikuzo. Mina nje ngizokhuluma ngeCameroon.
Senegal, I think.
You think that's a top
I'm
game?
hoping. Malawi is underdog team. The underdog team. These guys, after they lost their first game, after this, they've been improving their
Is that Malawi you're talking about?
That's Malawi I'm talking about.
So they're playing against Morocco.
They're playing, no, Malawi is playing against, they're playing against Morocco. They're playing
So-
against Morocco, yes. So after they lost the first game, so they became like more consistent team. And I keep on saying now, they will give the Moroccans the tough time. Because these guys, they're pushing forward. And I heard that their president, they've been promised them a very, very good pocket money. So if they qualify at least the semi-final.
I had that before.
So I think going to this game, the Malawians, they can surprise the Africans.
Let's just look at all of them. Okay? You just give me now who's gonna win. What's your predictions?
Yeah.
Okay? Burkina Faso offer switches tomorrow
Yeah.
with Gabon. Which one is your
I'm not impressed with the Gabonians. I think this game, the penalties will decide it.
You think it's gonna go on penalties?
This game will go on
But
penalties.
who's gonna win?
Burkina Faso can go into their 16. But as I said, I'm not
But no,
impressed.
that's when we get to penalties, you can't guarantee who's gonna
Yes.
win, who's not. Okay? Next one, offer switches tomorrow, also late.
Yes.
Okay? So guys, tune in. Tomorrow, AFCON is playing last 16 of a switch. Burkina Faso is playing
Gabon.
against the Gabon at 6 o'clock. Okay? And then tomorrow also at 9 o'clock, Nigeria versus Tunisia.
The Tunisian.
What you
Nigeria
say?
will go.
Nigeria?
Nigeria
What's
will
the
go.
score? What's your predictions?
2-1, because the Tunisian are also a tough club as well to face. So Nigeria can move there 2-1. I can say that.
Okay? I hear that. We'll see. We'll see. You know? We'll see. You'll see. 16, bro. Guinea versus Gambia.
Yes,
On Monday.
Gambia, the deputies. It's the first time they play this tournament, the Gambia. For the
So-
first time they play this tournament. So I'm going all the way with the Gambians. I'm hoping they will come to the party and then they'll reach the semi-final. So this one, I say 2-0 the Gambians, they move it.
I wonder.
I'm telling you.
Who do you want to watch, Gambia? My guy, as if, you know.
I know
Guinea,
Guinea,
you've got, like, at least UK. We can watch UK.
Keita can't like play all alone. So as I said,
We
the
can watch
Gambians,
UK,
are
at
the
least.
deputy, and I give them all those to go.
Cool. On Monday also, Cameroon versus Comoros.
The host.
The host.
The host.
But you're about Comoros.
Underdog.
We're about Comoros.
The underdog. Yeah, I said that the host will move there, but I'm not gonna lie, they will get a very, very tough games coming into the Comoros. Because Comoros, they've been underdog in this tournament as well. So I'm hoping they can come to the party, but I'm telling you,
Who would have thought ukuthi Comoros
Will be.
ingafika la ikhona manje?
we'll be on the last 16.
Did you even count the Comoros?
They've got a very small population in these
Hey,
guys as well.
Bafethu.
But still, they keep on saying the
Your
magician.
face, football is football. Washu coach Sobechana what
I can kill you.
Kill you real dead, man. So I'm experiencing it now. Hey.
Yeah, the Egyptians are surprising us, man. Surprising. Comoros, you can't say.
Yeah. Next one. Office which is on Tuesday. Senegal, the Cape Verde. Which
Senegal.
one go?
Senegal, I think, again, as I said, they must raise up their socks. Guys, these guys, they can win the tournament. Come on. They must raise up their socks. I think they will move. They will move there. Like, there's a lot of goals. They kept they like sleepy at the back. So, we're looking about 4 goals. I don't know if Cape Verde can able to score there.
Hey, Baba, this is a
Because
different
Kalapala is
competition.
back.
This is a
Kalapala
competition,
back.
Ba.
So, I don't know.
This is a competition.
Kalapala is back and they play one of the best defenders in the world. So, I think for Senegal will be better. But 4 goals, Senegal can score there.
Morocco, Malawi? What's the score? Who win?
Malawi will surprise people, I'm telling you.
You just like Umhango. But anyway, it's
Umhango.
all right. It's all right.
Malawi can surprise people. 1-0 in Malawi, they can go to the Moroccans.
Malawi 1-0.
Malawi 1-0 to the Moroccans.
Ivory Coast, Egypt. That's the one you were talking about. Okay, coach uqoshiwe la. Coach uqoshiwe. Coach so bonana coach.
All
right,
coach
guys, that game is on Wednesday, okay, on the 26th of January at 6 o'clock.
For sure.
On the same day, also, you watch Mali in Equatorial Guinea. Why I'm struggling to mention this name?
Equatorial Guinea against Mali. The Malians, as I said, they keep surprising and then they'll continue surprising again.
What's the score?
In this year. In the score, the Malian, you can see them move 2-1. Because
2-1.
Equatorial Guinea is not also the very, very easy side, the tough side. So 2-1 there, the Malians, they go.
2-1.
Yes.
You think they're going to even score?
Yes. The Equatorial Guinea is a very tough side. I'm telling you. It's a very tough side. So watch the space there.
Cool. Let's move on. Thank you so much, Makai, for this.
Sure.
Let's move on to a compet. And then
Wow.
we close.
Compass Cup.
Compet Cup. It's the first time we're seeing this cup in the country. Eh?
I think PSL, they done very well in terms of introducing this tournament just to make
For
sure
players, yeah.
for players
To keep
just
the
to make
players
sure
fit and all that.
to keep the players fit and also for the play for us as viewers, as supporters, so they're able to vote who we want to see in the starting lineup or in
Hey,
terms
but
of
it's
the team.
surprising how do you guys like the players like Okune?
Yeah, but you know
They're not even playing.
but
They're
you
not
know,
even playing.
But you know,
please.
every time when we have to vote, we sifuna Mzante's finest.
Hey,
Sifuna
that is
Mzante's
number one.
finest to be
It
there.
used to be. Yeah, I'm joking. Hey, I like
Sifuna
it
them
to
Mzante's
play.
finest to play. So I think PSL have to praise them. They did very well. And then
That
I
game
look
is
at-
live now.
Yes, I look at the teams, the starting lineups. I was very happy with the Warriors club. I think if they didn't win this cup, it's a very, very tough. This is a very, very strong team, the Warriors.
So who came up with this Compet Cup before we even jump into this selection of the players?
I think
and
the
all that?
the sponsors are the sponsors,
DSTV.
DSTV. Yes, together with PSL. So they approach the sponsors, so definitely sure, just to make sure we keep the players in terms of the good shape. As you know, we don't play any football because of the break of AFCON. So I think big shout out to the sponsor, DSTV. So they keep on supporting the local football. So just making sure that the local football is keep on the good shape. So that's
good.
why the DSTV Compet Cup came in. I hope even we'll see more, but I don't know if we can able to see more with regard the tough fixtures that we have. Because next year we're only gonna have AFCON. So
Yeah.
we don't know our DSTV Compet Cup will come back or not. But we'll see. We'll see with the authority what
So
they say.
it's simple. It's like there's 4 teams.
The 4 team.
We've got Dinaledi,
Yes.
Coastal United,
Coastal Island.
Coastal Island.
Yeah, so Abo Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Abo
So which province are they coming from? Those ones?
Western Cape.
Western Cape.
Yeah.
So
Stellenbosch.
Ikapa.
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 Abo Cape Town City.
Badly they lost.
Yeah, Abo
Apparently, I was watching their game.
maybe.
Yeah, they lost.
Oh.
No, hold on. The Naledi lost.
So the Pretoria side.
Yeah, the Naledi
Abo
lost.
Super Sport.
Yeah,
Abo
the last time-
Sundowns.
I think the time was like 80 something, but the
maybe
score was
they-
3-0.
Yeah, we can.
And
We'll see what cooking there.
the Coastal had a red card or something, Johannes.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really focusing on the match. You know, I was just preparing for
I
today.
think now on live it's Amabuto and Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors and the Mabutu
And
live
the
with
Mabutu.
Moses
Yeah,
Mapida.
that's-
Which one is your favorite there?
I think the Warriors everyone love.
Come on, man. Mabutu, they come from KZN.
I
What's wrong with
understand,
you?
but come on, guys. We support Jopex teams.
No,
So
man.
we
no,
love
we KZN.
We
but
love Jopex.
These
teams.
are not
So
Jopex
as much
teams.
as we love Jopex teams,
It's
so
just
come on,
put
it's-
together
well,
teams.
Guys, there's a starting lineup. They got the Warriors.
Hey, which one is your one?
I see a lot of teams and Paris players
the fact that when the Warriors backline, you know the backline, bro, the backline they've got Ungobo, they've got Happy Jelly.
I think people one side there's
Yeah,
combination.
that combination.
A lot. If Ungobo angadlala
Angadlala
no
no
Jay.
Jay.
Yabo, I want to
That's
if
what we
Ungobo
want.
angadlala no
And
Jay.
Bavinci
So
will
they've
cook.
got now.
We've got Umarco, we've got Umatla.
Matlaw.
Ah, fit.
Come on,
Why-
guys.
Why
What-
not?
what's
Why not
else you want?
Umayela? Why not Untianti?
Then it's gonna be a Pirates.
Why don't
all,
you
bro.
TNT?
Like the Pirates in there.
Why not
But
Untianti?
if you go even in the middle, you got Ngobo, because in Ngobo, and Jabulo Bloom as holding midfielders, and then you
Uthi Themba
got
Nkosi.
with Tim Koslodge and Dan Hoto.
Ayibo,
Can you see that?
isaw ahead.
And then you go up front, they
So
got
it's a top
Papra,
road.
and then they got Kikentoli.
Huh?
And then at the back, Gakulu. there's Mzansi's finest. There,
Commander.
So there's a commander, Mzansi's finest, command. So why not? These guys that deserve this car.
So it's clear you're going for.
I'm going for the Warriors.
For the Warriors.
I'm going for the Warriors. I'm sorry for Amabuto. I know I'm from KZN, and then I'm sorry for Amabuto.
But
But
football
I'm
is
going
football.
for Warriors.
Football is football.
I'm going for Warriors.
Okay. Ngiyakuzwa Nkabi yami. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I think, Makai, that's all I prepared for you today.
Voice.
Thank you so much for
Thanks
tuning
for
in.
the
Thank you so
invite,
much for
Voice.
coming.
Thanks for the invite, and see you again. Let's hope to see you
On the next
again,
episode,
on
in
next
fact.
episode. Yeah,
All right.
see which one we discuss.
Azish. Guys, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell there. You know, check us out. Lekker Entertainment. We deal with Lekker Entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I say Lekker, you know, everything is Lekker. Okay? That's Afrikaans, you know, if you didn't know. So guys, we're doing anything entertainment, but for today, we're just doing sport. Off a switch, the next episode is going to come in. So stay easy, take it easy, okay? Just be safe, be aware. COVID is there, wear your mask all the time. I'm going to my mask now, all right? Cheers, guys.
We're signing out.